So the other day I watched Minions and Monsters, and I'm not a big fan of the franchise or anything, but I thought this one had decent potential based on the trailers. I typically like movies that are love letters to cinema or have to do with Hollywood, but at the same time, I didn't really know how the monsters would fit into that story. And yeah, my opinion on the trailer was kind of the same on the movie. The love letter Hollywood stuff was really good. There was plenty of good references to old Hollywood movies like Trip to the Moon, and some funny spoofs on old movies, but the monster stuff just feels like they thought the Minions just making movies wasn't interesting enough for the babies in the audience, so they needed big monsters and action. Plus, not that I really care about continuity in the Minions franchise, but this one does not fit into canon at all. They act like everybody in the world knows Minions by the end of the movie, but in the first Despicable Me and the other Minions movie, they're not like global icons or anything. Plus, they go through killing three more bosses or something, which was just conveniently skipped over in the first Minions movie during the killing bosses montage. I'd honestly go as far as to say it's the best written movie in the franchise outside of those continuity issues, because they actually give genuine reasons for plot points, and like I said, the actual Hollywood moments are good. Like an example of a better written scene is the Minions having to leave the movie industry because sound is a new thing and they can't talk. I know that sounds like an obvious thing to include, and yeah, it is, but most Minions movies would have the Minions like movies, but then not like movies and then leave for no reason. I do like the new Minions. James and Max have a pretty good relationship. Plus, on top of that, the voice cast is really stacked. Dort, voiced by Jesse Eisenberg, has like zero actual purpose for being in the movie, but him and Debbie, voiced by Zoe Dutch, have a random romantic side plot. Plus, you have Jeff Bridges, Christoph Waltz, Bobby Moynihan, and even a George Lucas cameo. And I also like the framing device of the Minions making a movie. So for my final score, I'm giving Minions and Monsters a 6 out of 10. At times, it feels like a genuine love letter to cinema, but it's also mixed with typical Minions jokes. It feels like the only jokes the Minions can tell is slapstick and farts, but it's a decently fun time and probably a top 3 movie in the whole franchise.